Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Today we are finally doing my mid-year declutter. Yes, I said mid-year because I was planning to do this in June, which is what I typically do. I do one mid-year and then one at the end of the year. But we are now moving into August very slowly. But I really wanted to finish off my ColourPop palette guide video that I do annually. And I just finished filming that yesterday and I just literally took the thumbnail today. So my room is in a mess. I'll show you guys in a moment. So that video really just took me a long time to get done. I just knew that my room was going to be a mess anyway because I had like 100 palettes out and organizing that. So now that I'm finally done, we can finally declutter and clean up. It's not really a declutter. I should reorganize my words. It's more of a cleanup. It's more of just organizing rather than declutter. I will be decluttering some things, but for the most part, it's more like cleaning and organizing because I really need it. I've been looking forward to this day because for the past 7 months, honestly, things just have piled up. As you can see, there's a lot on the floor, a lot of boxes. Like this is not it. It's not organized. And I feel like once I do this, I'll feel a lot better. I'll feel a little bit refreshed. I've been feeling a little bit more refreshed these days because last week I actually got sick. So I did take a few days off, and now that I'm back, I feel more like I just have more energy and I just feel more motivated. And I think the last step to just getting out of my burnout slowly is decluttering my room because it's just been a mess and you guys will see that. So I'm excited and I hope you guys are too. I will leave my 2021 end of year declutter up here if you want to check that out and see more organizing, more cleaning. That was quite a long intro, so with that being said, let's get decluttering. I mean organizing, cleaning. Alright, so here is a before look into my room. As you can see, nothing is organized. There is a lot of products on the floor, a lot of boxes everywhere. My clothing rack is a mess. Like, I'm just throwing things everywhere pretty much. So you can see the palettes on the floor. That's for my ColourPop palette guide that I mentioned. So we need to definitely tidy that up and organize. And then onto my right, again, just everything cluttered, just thrown around. I also did get this Kaleidos dresser. They sent it to me the day before I was filming this video. So I think it's perfect for the Cloud Lab lip clay. So we will put that away in there. And then I did get ready this morning. So there's just a lot of stuff around. We're listening to Chungha's new mini album, which I absolutely love. But yeah, as you can see, I want to get rid of some brushes, just a lot of things. So I'm gonna start tackling the trolley right by the door. I like to work in sections. I think my brain just works better that way, but pretty much on this trolley I have a couple baskets that you can kind of see through them. They're a little bit cluttered, and then here's my vanity. This is the before shot on my vanity. So I'm first just going to take everything off the first layer of my trolley and give everything a wipe down. This is just a cleanup, and you can see like how dirty it is. Like all of the fallout from all the pallets, it flies into the air but then it lands on the furniture. So gotta give everything a wipe. And in this little basket I have products that I want to test out. So in my testing new makeup videos, I will go into this basket, find some products, and I just had a lot of boxes laying around where it just had new products. So I just wanted to keep everything in one place instead of like separate boxes on the floor, because my cat Barry, he does like pee in my room sometimes, so I always keep this room closed. But we're moving into the next layer, which I have two baskets. One is for my hair accessories and the other one is for my lashes, but I'm gonna like turn these two baskets into hair accessories because as you can see, there is a lot of hair accessories here. I think over the years I've just compiled a lot of hair accessories because I really do think they finish off my look, and I feel like you guys kind of know me for my like accessories, my jewelry and everything. And I do have a bunch of these lashes that honestly, like, I don't need this many lashes because I don't even wear very glam lashes like I used to. I'm slowly turning into a natural girl almost, you guys. But look at this, look at all of my hair accessories. We got head headbands, we got ribbons, hair clips. So I'm organizing and categorizing everything. I'm getting all of my headbands first because I have a lot of these. Headbands would have to be like my favorite accessory, so I definitely do have a lot of these. So I'm gonna dedicate a whole basket to my headbands, and I'm gonna like stand them up so I can see the colors, I can see the design, so it's just easier for me to reach. So yes, all of my headbands have its own little basket, which I know I should start buying more, but guys, I do a lot of looks, so I need my accessories, and here is everything all nice and tidy. I found this to be very, very satisfying to look at. And now I'm organizing my claw clips, which I also low-key do have a lot, which I don't know why, because I literally use the same like 3 claw clips all the time. But just organizing claw clips, scrunchies, hair ties, clips, ribbons, and bows. And then I'm actually taking the Kaleidos Cloud Lab lip clay tins, since I don't really need these anymore. Since we have that dresser that we're gonna organize later, I'm gonna use these as containers for my little hair clips and separate them, because before I would have them all in a little bag, like collectively together, and I would literally have to tip out the whole bag to find like the color hair clip that I want. So I think this is definitely a little bit more organized, and the tins are really pretty as well, and I just love repurposing things, so this was just perfect. So as you can see, I got the flower hair clips, the little actual clips, and then the star clips and the beads, and just a mix of everything here. So this one's all the clips, flower clips, star clips, and then beads and butterfly clips in here, pearl clips in here. And then I'm gonna label everything, since I can't see through the box and I want to have easy access to all of my accessories. Just trying to figure things out in this room to make it a little bit easier day to day, so I'm not like literally tipping everything out to find what I need. So got my handy little label maker out, and I'm just labeling it right on top, so when I pull the basket out I can reach for the accessory that I need. Yes, indeed. But then to just fill in the rest of the basket, I'm kind of just like putting things in by their category. I can kind of tell that over time this is going to get a little bit mixed up, but it's honestly what I can do right now and what I could think of. So I put my scrunchies in, my ribbons, and I kind of put the claw clips on the bottom because that's what I use the least, and a lot of my ribbons and stuff what I use more often on the top. So again, easy access. And with that being said, those are the 2 baskets just full of hair accessories. I know, crazy. But then the bottom 2 baskets, one of them is my empties basket, and this basket on the right is just new makeup that I don't want and I'm going to give to friends and family. So the trolley is done, and now we can move into my vanity, where I have my 3 top drawers. So every time I refer to my top drawer, I'm referring to like my vanities, where I have, again, easy access to all of my products. So you can see everything's a little bit cluttered. It is getting very, very full. Whenever I just like a product or I want to try it again, I'll put it in here, and then I don't even end up using it, and then it gets really, really full, and sometimes it's very hard to close. So we're gonna sort that out, but first we are tackling the Kaleidos dresser, which was so satisfying. I love it. I'm putting everything in its own color family, and then you can put it into the dresser. Doesn't this look amazing, guys? Like, I love it. I love color coordination. So we're putting that into the dresser, and then we're going to store that away in one of my drawers, which I will show you, of course, a little later. Now I'm moving on to my vanity. Again, I just like to take everything off, and also these little confetti things. I did like a TikTok where I had to pop a balloon, and I'm just finding a lot of these confettis everywhere, so you're going to see that a lot throughout this video. But I just like to take everything off the tabletop, obviously give it a wipe, because look how dirty that is. Like, this is the main table that I use, so it's a little dusty with eyeshadow actually. And then I'm just putting everything back on. I did take one of the flowers out because that flower was like, it had so much fallout. And then for my mirror, giving that a good clean. I do clean my mirror pretty regularly, but yeah, I'm again just giving everything a wipe, guys. It's a reminder to give your room a wipe, because things just pile up, dust piles up, and especially if you're getting ready there, eyeshadow, makeup just piles up. So now the tabletop's done, we're moving into the first drawer where I have a lot of my base products. products. So again, just taking things out, giving a wipe down, and then I'm gonna organize what I really do want in my top drawer. So this first category here has a lot of my primers, which I actually don't own a lot, and then a lot of my foundations and tinted moisturizers, BB cream, and then the other one is my concealers and powders, whatever can fit in there. And then at the back I have my beauty blenders, and then also on the right I have a lot of my blushes, highlight, and bronzer. So pretty much this drawer is all of my base. And then onto my second drawer, this has a lot of my eye products and a lot of my lip products. So again, just taking everything out. You can see I just like really piled on everything here. If I like the lip product, I'm like, okay, it goes in the top drawer, but then I don't even end up using it. So we got to organize this little area here. So starting off in this left front container, I'm putting a lot of my go-to eye products. So you see my glitter sticks and all of my glitter products, my lash curlers, and then the left container, these are all my mascaras, guys. Like, I am putting myself on a no buy for mascara for the rest of the year. Maybe my Hemish one, because I probably will need to get another one, but like I need to go through my mascaras very badly because I just have way too many for a person that doesn't even like mascara, you know. And then the back 4 containers, these are all my go-to lip products, what I use most for my look, so having again easy access. And then lastly, for the third drawer, this is my project pan drawer. I mean, it's like a little bit more empty than my other drawers, but I keep all of my project pan products here just so I'm a little bit more organized with them and I know what's in my plan. I can keep track of everything. There are some products here that are not in my project pan that I don't show you guys, but it's just some products that I do want to use up or I just need to have easy access to. And then I did declutter a lot of the lashes, so here is what I have left, and I'm putting them in here now since that basket is now for my hair accessories. And I was just playing around. I couldn't like, you know, Tetris a perfect way, so I think this was the best layout. So yeah, these are the lashes I just have in my collection now. I don't want to have too many because I don't even use all of them. And then when I say I'm literally wiping everything down, I really do mean that. So I'm even wiping my little fake plant because yeah, it has a lot of eyeshadow fallout on it too. So I'm like literally wiping every single leaf strand. And then we have this trolley here, which I have in front of me when I'm filming. So a lot of my brushes go here. The products are in front of me. It is a little bit cluttered because I do use this table a lot. I also want to just like declutter some of my brushes a little bit too. So I'm just starting on the bottom. Here are more confetti and just wiping that down. I keep my baby wipes here and also my hair products here. So again, just taking everything off the trolley, giving a wipe. I feel like this table was like really dirty because yeah, I do use it a lot because it's right in front of me. I did get a new container for my brushes. You know, it just gave more of the vibes, the gold vibes, the brass gold. We love it. So I'm just going through the brushes that I use the most. I'm getting rid of this container and I'm putting it into my old brush container, but then I'm going to get a new container because again, we want the gold vibes, So here I have my corner swabs, some pens, just things that I use, random things that I use in my day-to-day makeup life, my beauty guru life. And then on the side I got my contacts, my micellar water, and hair products, giving my handy dandy little vanity mirror a wipe down as well. And that was pretty much that trolley done. And then we're moving right down to the bottom, organizing those ColourPop palettes, and then giving my chair a wipe because yeah, my chair, there was a lot of hair stuck in between like these pillars and like yeah, it was a bit dirty, so gotta give that a wipe. I love this chair. And then we are moving into my makeup storage. So I'm starting at the top again, giving everything a wipe. Do I need to repeat myself? You guys get it. I'm gonna wipe everything. Like I'm wiping everything. I wiped the windows, which I didn't show, but like I'm wiping everything because it's just dusty in here. It's a little dusty in this room. Of course, gotta shine up my little plaque, which I'm very proud of. So thank you guys again, even though it was 2 years ago. Thank you guys always. Have my little precious frame of Tubby and my precious Red Dragon palette. I feel like this is like my proud moments here. Tubby, Red Dragon, and 100K. It's on display there, but here are my 2 makeup storages. These are actually dresses, but they keep all of my makeup. One of them is fully just ColourPop and the other one are all other products. So here is my ColourPop dresser. As you can see, honestly, it's not like too bad. Like the lip products, like yeah, it's a bit disorganized. Actually, it's kind of bad. This Luxe lipstick one is okay because it has this container. I don't really reach for the Luxe lipsticks as much as I used to, but this one here, okay, this is the cheek products. They came out with a lot of cheek products this year. This one's okay too. There's a lot of the eye products, the glitters, eyeliners, or Super Shocks. It needs a little bit of tidying up, but not too much. Bottom two drawers are all my palettes, so they're kind of empty. These are the palettes that are no longer available, guys. Like, isn't that crazy? So many. But the last two drawers are all for palettes, but obviously I had all of the other palettes out laying around. So here I'm taking all of the lip products out and just giving everything a clean, and then I will go into organizing things. I didn't really declutter that many products. I will show you at the end of what I did end up decluttering, just like a brief overview. But yeah, I'm just kind of organizing things. If it fits in the container, it's going to fit, I'll keep it. And that's mainly how I go with things because I do a lot of comparisons. So even though I know some of these products definitely are expired, I do keep them because I want to compare them. If I can swatch them, I can compare it, and I know a lot of you guys who watch me have been with ColourPop a long time as well, and you probably do have a lot of their older products even if they are discontinued. So I keep a lot of that. So if I can fit it, I will fit it. If not, I will declutter what I feel like, okay, I feel like I haven't compared this to any recent shades, so I'll like pass it on or declutter if it's too old, if you get what I mean. But then we are moving into the cheek drawer, which, you know, we had a lot here, so I'm kind of like trying to go through everything. I really love this container with all the hot blushes. I feel like that was very, very satisfying. And I kind of I'm gonna pass it on to friends and family. My mom has a lot of friends that have young daughters, so it works out. But the Soul Body shimmering powders, I don't know, I don't need that many. I don't really use them, and if I was gonna shimmer my body, I would just use a normal highlighter. So there is that, got rid of those. And I also don't like the packaging of those as well. But I'm going through my Super Shocks because I did like trim that down a little bit because some of them dried out, etc, etc. Do I need to give reason for everything? I don't know. I gotta feel like I gotta keep talking on this voiceover, you know. So yeah, I'm like laying out all of my blushes, seeing which one kind of like overlap. Do I really need all of these? But like if it's a collab, for some reason I want to keep it. Like I feel like it's that collector personality trait in me that like if it's part of like a special collection like the Powerpuff Girls or like Animal Crossing, like I can't let it go, even though the blushes are pretty though. Like they are actually pretty. But yeah, as you can see, this container here, a lot of them are collabs, and I really couldn't just let it go, you know. So yeah, I'm just still going through a lot of my products. You know how it is, guys. Testing out the eyeliners to see if they're still even like, you know, working, because I got these in like 2018, I think. So and they're still actually quite good, but I actually don't use these anymore because I have the Glisten Cosmetics eyeliners. But I thought I would still keep them because, you know, you never know. I do a lot of looks. Sometimes certain products I'm like, oh good, I'm glad I didn't declutter it. But yes, anyway, we're now moving into the bottom two drawers of my palettes. I'm putting everything back. Here in this drawer I have the 12 pans mega palettes, the 5 pans, and the mini palettes. And look how many mini palettes, the quads, oh my goodness, I have too many. But again, if it's I'll let it fit until this drawer gets too full where I can't fit anything, which you can see we were getting there. But here is the satisfying part, the 9 pans, because they are monochromatic. I'm laying them out in the rainbow form, but then ColourPop decided to make different size 9-pan palettes. So on the left hand side I have like the original, and then on the right hand side I have the bigger ones with like other sizes, which I'm not a fan of. But anyway, we are moving into the next drawer now, which is like, it has all of my other stuff. So the first drawer, I have all for contact lens. Contact lens is also like hair accessories for me. I feel like it really completes my look, and I do have a lot, you know, shout out to Olens. They stock me up every single month. This is why I have like a lot, even though I give a lot away still. Yeah, I do have a lot, but this one was kind of tidy anyway. Like it's very easy to keep this tidy because everything's in a box. It's very easy to Tetris through this. But yeah, I do have a lot. I got different sizes, even though I do stick to the same style all the time. You just never know. Again, I do a lot of looks. Here's the next drawer though. This is all of my blush, bronzers, whatnots, highlighter, any cheek products go in here. So I decided I'm not going to organize it like this. I decided I'm going to organize it by brand. So this drawer here is going to be all of my Odin's Eye products because I just feel like I work better in brands, and typically I do review by brand. I don't really, review single products or stuff like that. I usually review a collection. So this just made a lot more sense for me. So here are all of my Odin's Eye products, and then I had some room at the back, so I just added in the pressed powders, which I'm putting my stuff on a no buy for pressed powder because I didn't realize I racked up this much pressed powders. Like, I have too many. And pressed powders take me almost like a year to get through, so no more pressed powders for me, guys. And then moving on to the second drawer, this had a lot of my lip products and extra eye products like glitters and single shadows. But this drawer, again, I'm doing it brand by brand, but it ended up turning out to be like all Asian owned beauty brands. So first I have M Cosmetics here. I do have a lot of their products, and then I put Unleashia there as well, and then now I'm putting in Flower Nose. So it kind of just turned out to be like all Asian beauty brands, and I'm just playing around like Tetris, like what's gonna fit. So you can see me messing around like, oh, what do I do? So yeah, now I'm adding Game Beauty, which I actually do think is Asian owned, but we got Kaja, Little Ondine. What else coming up? Judy, what are you gonna put in? What are you gonna put in, girl? We got Jason Wu in there as well. Oh, and then we're going to put in Keep in Touch because they sent me a lot of their lip products. I didn't keep all what they sent me, but I did keep a lot. So you can see that's a lot of lip products. I know. Again, I do a lot of looks. Anyway, the next drawer, this used to have all of my eyeshadow palettes, but honestly this drawer, like I really barely ever go into these drawers. So here we're going to put Kaleidos because this drawer, it's a little bit like higher, so I could fit in the dresser. So even though Kaleidos is Asian owned, I just had to put it in this drawer because yeah, it's just a little bit thicker. I mean, not thicker, longer. Anyway, got some products here that I'm fitting in. I feel like it pretty much fit perfectly. And then I have a little bit more space on the side here. So I did put my bronzers, blushes, and highlighters that, didn't fit brand by brand or didn't fit in my top drawer. I actually don't own a lot of these. Like, considering like, I'm a, makeup reviewer on YouTube, I feel like my collection, it's not too big. I mean, it obviously is big, but I don't know, when I just compare myself to others that do reviews as well, I think you could consider this to be a collection on the smaller side. It's not a small collection, but it's on the smaller aspect. So yeah, we just have a mix of bronzers, blushes, highlighters that are all going in here, and like, wow, this is actually quite satisfying putting everything in. But then the next drawer, I'm keeping all the palettes in here. So again, brands that didn't really fit into the other drawers, we're going to keep here. We got Anastasia, got Too Faced, Urban Decay. I don't really reach for these palettes a lot too much either, unless like I know I'm doing a look specifically. But anyway, onto this drawer. This kept a lot of like my backup products, extra products, just, you can see like beauty blenders, random things. In here I'm putting all of my extra eye products and lip products, and I do have my samples from my Odin's Eye palette there that I can't let go, even though I'm never gonna use it. Can you tell I'm very sentimental? Yeah, I can't let things go, guys. Anyway, this is the last drawer. This is like, okay, this is concerning. This is all of my skincare stuff, all of my skincare backup. I got, cleansers, toners, serums, a bit of everything. So like when people come over, when my niece and nephew come over, I'm like, what do you want? What do you need? Take something, bro. And then I just give them stuff. So yeah, I'm kind of like a little beauty shop, if you could say. If you're coming over, I'm gonna give you a bunch of skincare. But anywho, we're moving on to my clothing rack, which you can see I'm literally just chucking everything onto the clothing rack. Like, oh, it's atrocious, but this won't take too long to organize. It's pretty like just, tidying things up, putting things away. So I'm taking off all of my clothing and putting on some new beige and green clothes, tidying up my berets and like, I can't even see my shoes, girl. Giving that a wipe down. There's more confetti there as well. Organizing my berets, putting the shoes away, display. We gotta think about storage, but also aesthetic as well. Okay, yes. But then this table here, honestly, if you saw my beauty room tour tour, you would have seen like this was more of a decorative piece, but then it kind of just turned out to, you know how everybody has that chair in their room where they just chuck all their clothes on? This is that chair in my room. It's that table where I just throw everything on. So I'm not even gonna like display anything on it. So I'm putting a lot of my cloths inside the table because it is also storage, but then I'm putting on top just like products or like accessories that I got that I want to do looks on, or new makeup. This is just gonna be that table. It's not gonna look cute or anything. And then lastly, for my little luxury beauty shelf, this one is quite new, so I didn't feel like I really need to organize anything that much. I just gave everything a little dust down and just tidied everything up. But before I show you the final review, here is all of the products I am decluttering or passing on. I have 4 boxes. So this first box here is pretty much all brand new products. The second box is products I might have swatched or touched once. The third box is products that I had for a little bit. They might be a little old, so use with caution. And the last box is just, you know, products that I'm just going to actually throw away. So here I'm just gonna like organize things because I kind of just chucked everything in the box. I'm just gonna Tetris a little bit more. So yeah, all of these are like all new, haven't used at all. And then this box here, I did like, you know, maybe swatch it once or twice for a video, but they're pretty much near new, but again, just use with caution because it's not exactly new, you know, like I have used it once or twice. But then this box here, a lot of these products are a little bit older. They definitely look a little bit more used. Some products might be dried out, but if it's of interest, you can take it. So pretty much I do bring these boxes to my mom's house, and my mom, like I mentioned before, she does have a lot of friends that have daughters, so they're like really interested. And I think, like, you know, when you're starting out, if you don't want to spend money on makeup, it's nice to just use this kind of makeup. You never know what will hit and what will not. And then my brother also does have a lot of like friends that are girls, so they're also interested in this stuff as well. But the last box, pretty much this all just has lashes because I can't pass on lashes if I use them. That's very unhygienic. And then the only other makeup products I'm decluttering, these NYX glitter eyeliners because they did dry out, and then my face paints because they also dried out as well. So yeah, not much to actually throw in the bin. A lot of them is just passing on. But now we come to the end, so let me remind you of how my room looked like before all the organizing. We can see here a lot of things on the floor, just packed. Everything was just packed full, but here is the after. You can see the floor. There is not a box. There's like, I mean, one box there, but like you can see the floor. Everything's tidy. Clothing rack is looking good. Everything has its place, a purpose. Everything has been wiped down as well, which is amazing. Even to me, like it still does look a little bit cluttered, but this is just the reality of my room. Like it's gonna look like there's a lot of products here, right? Because I work in here. This is my happy place. So yeah, I'm just opening all the drawers for you so you can see how everything looks. So that table there, like I said, it's gonna be my table where I throw everything on. I did decorate a little bit, but I will show you at the end what the reality of that table is going to look like. But yeah, this was a table that I was talking about. I did put my perfumes here and there's a dried flower bouquet that I got from my friend Denise, but this is what it's gonna look like more realistically. I'll keep my PR packages here, and I got some props and stuff that I need for future looks. So yeah guys, that is pretty much my whole room decluttered. I didn't tackle the closet though, gonna say that for another day, but I'm so glad that I got this done. I feel so refreshed going into my room that I can see the floor, there's no boxes and everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a long one, but yeah, I really do appreciate you guys. So thank you so much for watching. As always, like the video if you enjoyed, and I'll go ahead and see you guys in my next video. Bye.